So I want you guys to take inventory today. Take inventory and think about it. Are you planted or are you just going to church? Let me help you out like this. Are you like person A or are you like person B? So person A would come to church and like, oh man, like remixed worship team. Oh man, it was killing it today. Like oh man, that one song they sang, the awesome, and all the man, that gave me chill bumps. Oh yeah, those good vibes. And then the sermon, all the message, man, that was just for me. It was awesome, it was great. And they have a connection with God, right? They start a relationship with God. They discover, but then they never develop, they never display, they never build any relationships with anybody else at the church, any real friendships. They only come like once in a while when it kind of fits in their schedule, when it's convenient, or when they're down and they need a little pick-me-up. That's what church is. It's just a little pick-me-up. Oh, I feel better now. I'll come, maybe I'll come in May. Yeah, maybe they're going to do, Montel Jordan's coming. I'll come that week. Yeah, I'll be back on that week, Pastor T. Person A, they never get involved in the mission of the church. They never build relationships. They don't really serve much. They don't really give much. And then you look at that person like 3 years later down the road, and there's not really any real change in their life. Their marriage is struggling, it's on the rocks. Their finances are a mess. They're struggling with some mental thoughts and some depression and things that are going on in their head. And they got a relationship with God, sort of, but it's very shallow because they're not planted. They're not planted. On the other hand, that's person A. Person B, they go to church too, and they love the worship. They got the chill bumps from the awesome song. They were like, yeah, the Holy Spirit was in the house. The word spoke to them. They had a connection with God. They discovered, but then they developed and displayed. And they said, man, I'm gonna plug in here. I'm gonna get to know some people. This is my family. This is my spiritual, biblical community right here. And they start to pray for people, and people are praying for them, and they're serving with people, and people are serving them, and they're hanging out with people, they're doing life, and when they're going through stuff, there's people that are there for them, and vice versa. They're there for other people, and God is using them, and they get activated, and something is happening inside of them. And man, so they are flourishing because they are planted, y'all. They're planted. They're not just going to church, but they're planted in the church. They use their gifts in the church. It's not a destination. It's an identity. It's who they are. I am the church. You are the church, right? And so when you get planted, your roots grow deeper. And when the storms of life come, because they will come, y'all, you got roots. You got a support system. You are connected. And there is a big difference between just going to church and being planted.